Hello everyone, welcome to Academic Dreams Channel. As you know, Academic Dreams Channel is a classroom for B.Ed course. Today, in the continuation of our discussion, we are going to discuss a very important topic from the paper Measurement and Evaluation. In the paper Measurement and Evaluation in B.Ed level, a question is often asked on the topic reliability. The topic is taken in the form of question because this question will again an example for you to face question in examination hall. In different universities related to reliability, a question is often asked. Mention any 4 methods of reliability. Mention any 4 methods of reliability. Describe in detail any 2 methods of estimating reliability of a test. It means that we must discuss 4 methods of reliability and 2 methods in detail. That is a question pattern. Now, actually, what we are going to discuss? We are going to discuss about methods of reliability, and same concept, methods are also known as types of reliability, because there are basically 4 very common methods of estimating reliability of a test are usually 4. So that is why the question is asked, mention any 4 methods of reliability. Again, describe in detail any 2. So this is a question pattern because there is a restriction of limitation of marks also in the examination. So 2 methods are asked so that the marks pattern of the question is adjust to the question. Now, methods oblique types of reliability. So, if the question is asked mentioning the word methods, or if it is asked the types, you try to remember it is same. In most cases, the trainees who are not very clearly go, the trainee who do not go very clearly to the books or very clearly to the concept, they often find it difficult. Even sometimes some of the trainees even ask whether methods or types of reliability are same, or sometimes very ordinary question also asked that in books we have got method of estimating reliability or methods of reliability. Again in question we have seen what are the different types of reliability. Now what will be the answer of types of reliability? So this kind of ordinary questions are asked due to the lack of deep knowledge on the topic. So to remove this problem, just I have mentioned here methods oblique types of reliability. There are 4 or 5 or 3 in different books. You will see different way the types or methods of reliability are written. In some of the books, very easily you will see test-retest method, parallel test method, internal consistency. These 3 are the basic method of estimating reliability of a test. Again, in some of the books you may have seen test-retest method, parallel method, then directly split half method, internal consistency method. Even in some of the books, often it is seen test-retest method, parallel test method, internal consistency method, split half method. So after analyzing the writing of different authors on books related to measurement and evaluation, it is clear that there are three main methods of or types of reliability. One is test-retest method, another is parallel or same concept is equivalent test. In some of the books, instead of parallel, you may have seen equivalent test, or in some of the books, you may have seen alternative method. So, combining all, I have just put here parallel or equivalent or alternative. In books, in different books, you will get only single word: parallel test or equivalent test or alternative method. But just for your knowledge, I have written everyone, all the words which are written in different books. Parallel test is same to equivalent test, it is same to alternative method. Number 3, internal consistency is another very important method of estimating reliability. An internal consistency method is divided into, or internal consistency method is again just internal consistency of a test again may be found out in two ways: by average inter-item reliability, and same concept is also known as in some of the books convex coefficient alpha. So average inter-item reliability and convex coefficient alpha. So in most of the books you will get the word average inter-item reliability, and internal consistency may be found out by split half reliability. So for your knowledge, and as I have very close relation with most of the common students, most of the common trainees, that as I came to know that most of the trainees get difficulty and get confusion in studying method or types of reliability, as in different books it is written different term, different word, but though here is in only simply 4 or 5 lines about the methods and types of reliability, it will make you very clear about the types and methods of reliability, that I can guarantee you. So split half, in some of the books you may have seen test-retest method, parallel test method, internal consistency method, split half method simply. So now let us try to understand what is the meaning of different method or types of reliability. So as you know, test means some of the patterns, some of the ways, some of the techniques by which the mental abilities and different capacities of the individual is measured. So some of the tests are known as standardized tests, for example intelligence test. Some of the tests are there, suppose personality test. So this kind of tests are standardized tests and originated by great psychologists. And same test, nearly same test, as we have come to know that one test is known as Binet-Simon test on intelligence. So similar test is also prepared by other psychologists. Suppose Army Alpha, Army Beta are also the test of intelligence. So these tests are standardized tests, and standardized tests are prepared on the basis of certain procedure, and which can be utilized anywhere in this world. So, in preparation of test, reliability is one condition, one of the criteria of good test. In my previous video on this topic, already we have learned the concept of reliability and why reliability is important in relation to the standardized test. So, now how reliability is measured for a particular test. If you or someone at present, if at present time try to prepare any other psychological test, any intelligence test, this present test is compared with other tests. This present test is also refined by estimating its reliability, how people can rely on this test. So this type of the test-retest test. So one test, after preparation of a test, the test may include a number of question items, suppose 50 question items to measure the intelligence of the children in adolescence period. Now after preparation of the test may be administered on a group of children. After a few days, again the same test may be administered on the student of on a group of student of adolescence period only. Now, as the test is administered, same test is administered twice after a gap of 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, the score of the result of the test, which is administered twice, and the score may be compared by coefficient of correlation, as you have found out, as you have learned in measurement paper in statistics part. And the coefficient of correlation will say how the test is reliable. Then parallel or equivalent test or alternative test. So parallel means similar. Suppose a question is prepared to measure intelligence of children of adolescence period. Again another test, another 50 items may be prepared to test the intelligence of a group of children in adolescence period. So two tests. Here 50 items, here is also another 50 items. So after administering the two tests on same group of children, we may find out the coefficient of correlation of the score of the two tests. And finally, we can find out the reliability. So this is very simple way of understanding. You try to know that first of all, you must go into the topic. You must know actually what it means. Then you can go gradually deep into the topic. Next, number 3 is internal consistency. Consistency means static. Consistency means similar. Consistency in result of one student of different subject means in mathematics also suppose 80, in English suppose 85, in science suppose 82. So there is a consistency, similarity. If somehow in mathematics suppose the student secure 82, immediately in English it is 52. So it does not signify the consistency in career of the student life. So internal consistency, a test apply different question, different design, different ways and means, different devices. So all these things should have close relation with the test, and all these things, all these items, different question should be very similar and close to the aim of the test. And finally we can say yes, every corner of the test is consistent. Now consistency on which we can see the test is very close to the objective. So internal consistency may be found out in 2A, average inter-item reliability. So there are different items or question in a test. All the items may be in single way, that means all the question may be separately just display or maybe open or maybe given out for opinion of different expert. And if all the expert in the line say the items are very close to the objective of the test, then we may say that inter-item reliability is there. And same concept is also established in Korngeist coefficient alpha. Split half method of reliability means if a test include 100 question item, suppose an intelligence test include 100 items, 1 to 100 items, question item. Now we may divide all the 100 items in odd and even way. Suppose question item 1, question item 3, and again question item 2, then question item 4. In this way we may again divide the 100 question into two separate sheets, and in this way we can get a two test. And if after administration of the two tests on the same group, and if we find out the coefficient of correlation of the score, we can see the reliability level of the test. Generally, coefficient of correlation includes 0 to plus minus maximum 1. So if our result coefficient of correlation is in between 0 to plus minus 1, it is 0, let us say again, 0 to plus minus 1. Coefficient of correlation if in between the result found out 0 to plus minus 1, that means 0.5 minus 0.5. So these are the, if this kind of correlation if we get from different tests, then we can say the coefficient of correlation is good. So, and that way we can say the reliability also that test is very standard or acceptable. So in this way, by three different ways, and third number is, we can say as a whole, in four different ways we can find out the reliability of a test. So dear trainees, first of all, reliability is not very close concept to your life, to your previous studies, to your previous career, as it is a new concept for you. First of all, you don't go in difficult line. You just very surely learn these four types of reliability. Simply you try to understand, then gradually you can go deep into the method if it is necessary in your life. So thank you. We will meet once again with taking different new concepts. Thank you.